Hey, Mom Bear. How you doing, Mo? You all right this morning? Oh, I'm all right, I reckon. I just got up just a few minutes ago. So I reckon I'm all right. Hey, Jill Bradley. Morning, love. Did y'all rest well last night? I reckon when I crashed out, I was out like a light. Move some stuff here. Somehow or another. Need a clothes hanger. Might be one of them. Clothes. me put this stuff over there. Put on the merch over here. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna have to do. That's the only thing I know to do. What time you gotta be at work? Come on, bro. It makes not to be on here. I don't know. Jill, you still on here? I guess I can hang them little bracelets up on them little bitty racks there. But best I can do with that. I can take them others out of them boxes and put them down on the shelf where they're at. That way they're all about out of the box, but you can see how they all look. But I'm having some little wristbands made. I can hang on them little hooks, and I'm having some keychains made. And I've got to get a rack to start hanging these shirts and all on. Morning, brown eyes. About time I stopped playing. Well, I don't know where you seen them or not yesterday, but here's the way one of them shirts turned out. One of the darker ones, it's got like teal in the wings. I know the camera don't really do much justice to it, but it's got teal in the wings. And then on the front, it's got the John Southern Vlogs. I know this camera don't do no daggone justice, but there she's gonna have all the rest of them done up by Friday. So I'll have all them up. I'll have 10 more of them. Coffee cups. They're working on the wristbands now down there in Miami. They're like them rubber ones that says like, "What would Jesus do?" Well, this one has John Southern Vlogs all over in there, and I could take and put one of them back in the box and set up another white one up there, and but I still need a rack. And then I can put keychains and bracelets on these things and hang things on each side of it too. It's got little wires on each side. I could hang some things. But I'm gonna move all that Yellowstone stuff and all the guns and everything all off over here. That way it'll be only merch back here. About time I stopped playing. Well, I was trying to get everything figured out where I want it. Yeah, I hit the like button. There's 4 on, only 1 like. Well, I just woke up, so right this minute I'm feeling all right. I hadn't talked to Wanda this morning. I reckon she's still doing good. Apparently. What is today? Thursday. What time did you get up? Jill, you at work but listening. $7:30. I got up about 7:50, something like that. I need to get that where y'all can see that merch like that. I can even put all these drawing bowls that she made me, put them up there. I've got a couple of more hats somewhere. And I've got some of that jewelry that could be hung up there. I need to. I, I need to hang me a rack on the other side of that right there and put some of that jewelry. I don't know where she's put them, but she was separating getting them from being untangled. I'm making everybody a rose gold JSV necklace, and I'm that's the reason I was asking everybody their favorite colors, because I'm gonna do something with that. Put that necklace in there with that. Uh, I don't know where she's put them. She's got about 7 or 8 already, or I've got about 7 or 8 already made. She was just separating them. But I think it'd be all right to hang some jewelry on that side, because I need to hang them bracelets and them keychains up on them little hooks. And I need a little rack right here. They done it. It ain't one thing, it's always another. You vape quit working and you about went crazy. Lord. Are you welcome, love? I'm paying attention. Hey, look, I got eyes on the back of my head. There. I just got to get that straightened out somehow. I think it would look good to have everybody wearing a JSV rose gold, and then the other thing that I'm putting in with it, and send a picture so we can expand that wall right there. I don't know, love. To tell you the truth, I just don't know. I thought about maybe a necklace and maybe a couple outfits or something. I don't know. You a diamond kind of lady? Well, anything too big would, as far as the ring goes, would get in our way of the way she has to work up there. A diamond stuck in the rut. There was a little song, something about a broken-hearted woman, something being a diamond in the rubble. I forget what that was called. She's like a diamond in the rubble. Something about don't realize how much she means and all that stuff. Okay, Jill. Won't be long and we'll be doing some little Christmas songs and things like that. Well, that's the way the song went. Something other about she's a diamond in the rubble. She's been hurt. She's been lied to. She's been something other. But through it all, she's a diamond in the rubble or something. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to try to find that and listen to it again. Maybe I could play it. You know that guitar that Brad gave me. You know that Washburn. It's electric. So is my Fender, and I blew up my amp. So I'm aiming to get an amp and a new cord. Then I can start doing some different type music on here other than just little love songs or some gospel or whatnot. I can start doing some other things. Apparently within a couple of weeks, I'll have that. Mm. If I could think of the name of it, she's like a diamond in the rubble. Something about she's she's been lied to. She's had it hard or something, and but at tail end of each lyric, it says she's like a diamond in the rubble. You nowhere near hopeless love. Nowhere near it. Like I've done told you, if you don't want to sit and be alone, come right down here. Yeah, well, I had the same problem. I had the same problem. Uh, I was married, and I had that car wreck, and it broke my neck. We hadn't either. It broke my neck. It broke my top vertebra away from my skull, and they was afraid it would paralyze me. And even though I went and had surgery, they fused it back, and they said it might take 6, 8 months, maybe a year, to get to even turn my head either way. And she left. Um, she said, "What's a man fit for if he can't turn and look at you?" It kind of breaks your heart a little bit. Um, but through it all, about 6 or 7 months in, I had Scotty Wayne to start helping me, and we started going to the woods and started hiking and fooling around. And more I would walk and do, the more I would try to turn my head to look at something. And by 10 months, I was able to turn my head any which way I wanted to. And I tell you, when you lay and just give up, it's like I said the other day, if you don't use it, you lose it. The muscles will deteriorate and get weak. So, I know exactly what you mean. Well, they're the ones that will end up living in misery. They can put on a front that they're doing good, but all in all, they'll be the ones that's living in misery. Um, I came back to my grandmother's, and it was me and her had a little trailer out in Crossville, and me and my sister and her old man at the time went back to go get my stuff, and she had strode everything I got down the ditch beside the highway. And Shannon my sister, she started to get a hold of her. And her old man started to go up on the porch to her daddy, but the uncle was sitting there. He's in a wheelchair, and he pulled a gun on Chad. And if it hadn't been for that, which really now I'm glad that it happened the way it did, because that family would have got hurt. Two wrongs don't make a right, so I was better off without them anyway. But that's the way I was done. So I know exactly what you mean. It was me, my brother, and my cousin. We had a head-on collision. We hit a guy named A.J. Browder and his mama. They was in an SUV, and we was in a little Ford Ranger. We topped a hill, and they were starting to turn, but we hit head-on. Unfortunately, his mom didn't make it. My brother Billy, once Tanya was married to, it looked like somebody, if it was a giant, grabbed up and under the bottom, held the front under the bottom, held the back under the bottom, and just twisted it. I see that. I used to have a Mustang just like that, candy apple red, black interior, black leather interior. Yeah. Mine was a little 5-speed. But, I've got to thinking about it. I realized that I've been through the same daggone thing you have. And me and you ain't the only ones either. There's so many people out there that's been done that way because of a disability. It's a shame. If I love somebody, I wouldn't care if they didn't have arms or legs or couldn't even speak. I'm not going to leave them because of it. Because I loved them before it took place, or either I loved them knowing that they was in that shape. But it's hard. It's hard to find somebody that will really, really love you for who you are and what you are. I mean, that's why I said to you, you can come out here and be with us and have a good time all the time. And it'd take a lot of stress off of you. You wouldn't be having to be sitting alone. You can cut up and carry on all the time, but keep your mind distracted and just, hey, look, live life. And the offer still stands and always will. That's right. That's right. I know what it is to be homeless. I know what it is to be hungry. I know what it is to not have nothing. But I see where the good Lord's brought me today. So that's because I have faith. That's right. You know, when I was told that, well, what's a man fit for if he can't even turn and look at you? I said, it ain't things like that, love. I said, the little things can mean the most. I said, it don't have to be big, surprising things or somebody to be extraordinary. Little things sometimes can mean more than anything big or any type of surprise or whatever. She didn't understand that. And I'm glad the good Lord got her out of my life. But a lot of people ain't old fashioned like me, I guess. I've got to give credit where credit's due to Mama, Mother, and Wanda. I believe they raised me the right way, right way to believe. You can't when you give up on yourself. That's when everything stops working for you. That's something the good Lord don't want to see. The stronger you are, shows the more faith you have. The more things that will suddenly start happening in your life. Because they were many, many times I was ready to just give it up. But for some reason, I know what it was. It was my faith. That's right. Um, I guarantee if you was down here hanging with us, you wouldn't have a dull moment. I know life ain't perfect no matter where you at, but at least at least it'd be enjoyable. You know, it's it's something else. Life's got twists and turns, and I do believe that is what is called trials and tribulations. It's how you deal with things in life. And as I've grown older, anything that is wrong or I know that's going to end badly, I talk to the good Lord about it, and He always fixes it no matter what. But the reason I think, no, there ain't no thinking to it. The reason I believe He does that is because I don't wait until something bad happens before I start talking to Him. I talk to the good Lord every day, all day long, 7 days a week. And I don't just need the Lord when something bad's happening. I need him all the time. Yep. All things can be done through Christ. That is a fact. Mm-hmm. Um, I love talking to the Lord because you never know what his next surprise is going to be. I've worried. I've been so worried before that and depressed that I've literally been sick because of it. That's a good deal. Um, nah, there ain't nothing in the world that the Lord can't take care of. But he takes care of it in his own time, his own way. Uh, like that old saying, when one door closes, another door opens. You take advantage of it because he may have something in store for you right behind that new door that's open. He's perfect in every way, in every single way. He's perfect. It's just there's so many people that just don't have faith. There's a difference in saying, "Yeah, I got faith," and really having faith. Um, when Mother was dying, um, they said she probably wouldn't last till morning. And the only thing I could think of is ask the Lord to let me have her for just at least a while longer. And I told him to take me and save her because I know Wanda needed Mother more than me. And he gave me 19 more months, almost 20 months with her before she passed. Then she said she didn't want to pass in a nursing home or anything such as that, or in a hospital. And the good Lord answered them prayers too. Yep. If there's a will, there's a way. That's it. If there's a will, there's a way. Mm-hmm. When you sit and look back on things, I tell you what, it can blow your mind. Mm. Lord have mercy. Mm. Yeah, it's like here, we got that wall heater that's natural gas, but I think it's like $175 to get hooked up with that company, that natural gas place down there in New Hope. And um, I got them little heaters, that little fireplace heater, and one of them little heaters that rotate around, and they're doing good. But if the power ever went out, I don't know what we would do, you know. But it don't make no difference. Good Lord, take care of it no matter what. Uh, I did the same thing when my grandmother was passing. Them last 2 days, she really, really fought just to breathe. Uh, I put hands on Mama. I told Lord, I said, she fought long enough. Just let her go. And I sat down in the chair beside of her. And as soon as I sat down, I looked up and she never took another breath. And I looked straight up at the clock and it said 1:30. And I can't get that time out of my mind for nothing. Bible says, if you ask it in my name, it will be done. But the only way that works is if you got faith behind it. So I'll be doing Carol Davis's session today, and then Catherine, and then Deborah, and then Hope, Kathy, Sherry, and Ashley. That's right. That's right. That's right. Because, like I said, this old body don't mean a hill of beans. This old thing gonna turn back to dirt no matter what. He don't. He don't. He don't look at this old body. This is just a shell. Yeah. Yeah. Lord knows what He's doing. Sometimes we think, well, things ain't never gonna work, or it's just taking too long. But it's not. It's not. It's all in perfect timing. He don't make mistakes. Just cause something don't happen right when we want it, don't mean that the good Lord ain't already got it prepared for us. Because I'm sure He already does. On a daily basis. Sure does. On a daily basis. Yep. And everything will turn out fine. It will blow your mind the way He can fix things. Um, that's right. That's right. He knows what we're going to think before we even think it. That's just, that's just awesome. When you're on and you're talking to me and carrying on and doing like you are now, I see that something that I don't know you see or not, but while you're talking to me about these things and explaining things and this and that, you're more studied on what you're trying to explain and the way that you're going to word things, and it's completely taking your mind off of a lot of things that you sit and worry with on a daily basis. It's that split second little things that can matter the most. Hope you understand that. When you got somebody to talk to, someone that'll listen, it can really take a lot of stress off. I've been told before I'm too nice. And mother asked me, she said, I think the girl's name was Shelley at the time. Mother asked me where was she at, and I said, she told me I was too nice. She left. Mother said she's a fool. She said she probably won't ever get with anybody that'll ever treat her like a woman ought to be treated. You don't take kindness for granted because you might not never get it again. That's why the Bible says it's better to not know me than know me and then not know me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd enjoy yourself being down here with us. Now you gonna fool around all the time. Man. You don't tell me what all we get into. Now well, hey, truth will stay when the world's on fire, love. It's just the way it is. Hmm. Well, that's right, Jill. That's right, love. And don't ever stop doing it. Don't ever stop doing it. Talk to him on a daily basis, even if it's something you think nobody won't even listen to, but he will. Um, it uh, he knows our needs. He knows what the right precise timing is. He knows everything. He's perfect in every way. So it don't make no difference what you talk to the Lord about. He's gonna hear it. And what makes it set different is because he sees if it's in your heart that you're talking with or just your mind. You talk to the good Lord with your heart, he'll help you. He'll get you through anything. Yeah, yeah, never. Yeah, when I was told I was too nice, that kind of that bothered me. I know then that how people were taking my kindness and just abusing it. Uh, you can't do that and expect good to come to you. It don't work like that. If you find somebody in life that will listen to you and try to understand you and be there for you, no matter what the situation is or the relationship is, that's something that you can think of that perhaps that's why you found that person because the Lord put it in front of you. Ever Everything happens for a reason. Just like we're sitting here talking right now for a reason. We could be talking about 1,000 other different things, but we decided to talk about this. And there's a reason for it. Yep. A lot to think about, but really it shouldn't even have to be thought of because we already know who's the cause of it. You ought to be thankful for it. Appreciate every little bitty thing that is done. Um, Even I'm the type person I can fix my dinner plate, and I thank the Lord for everything: my food, drinks, a roof over my head, for y'all, for what family I got left, for everything. And I don't let it fail for me to do that. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have nothing. Nobody would. I remember times when I didn't have a bite to eat. But I realized I'm the one that put myself in that situation. But when I started learning what was the right thing to do, life started changing for me. And it's got me to where I am today. That's right. You know, sometimes just a kind word or a handshake or a pat on the back or a hug can make somebody's day, month, week, or year something they don't ever forget. A random act of kindness can go a million miles. Morning, Pamela. She's still in the bed. She got to go to work at 1, so when I got up this morning, I didn't go in there and bother her, wake her up. So she's still sleeping. Did you sleep all right last night? Love you too, honey. I hadn't been over the last few days, last, other than the last couple of days, I hadn't been, but last 2 days I have. I slept pretty good. That old daggum heartburn, but it didn't bother me the last 2 days. I'm going to send it to you again right here, just so you know. There you go. I will, Brown Eye. Like I said, we'll try it right here on the show too, George. Look, make sure you got that, Pamela. I'm going to do that. Carol Davis today. She said she wants to talk to her dad, Ed Garlick. Place of death is California, born 1928. death 2021 had a heart attack. I just want to know if he is looking down on me, and if he is, can say hi to my mom and my sister for me, and that I love him. Sure can. You're welcome, love. Yeah, the way they got this daggum address here, one side of the road's one thing, one's the other. So I just been giving everybody the 35747 one. That way I know what to just come on down here. That other, sometimes they get it confused. Okay. I'm about to jump off here anyway and kind of get my day started. But thank you for jumping on here and letting me know. Uh, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all after a while.